Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation, we're an emerging nation. We're excited because we are now, after 4 years, putting in really solid foundations, expanding our economy to increase and improve the liquidity and value of our currency. And that will benefit all our citizens, and anybody can be a citizen. All you've got to do is come along, register, prove that you're a real person, and that's it. There's no fee, no obligation. All our citizens receive free handouts of our currency every month, and that builds a buffer of wealth for them, not just for them, but for future generations. And we are now introducing some lovely ways that members can benefit financially very quickly, very simply, very easily. And I'm sure we're going to make a lot of people very happy. Okay. If you're not a member, it's about time you joined, right? Once you do join, you are regarded as nothing more, nothing less than a human being. We disregard gender, colour, class, creed, financial status, educational level. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together and all unique. And so having something unique to offer our community, and therefore of equal value to every other member of our community. And we'll be getting started in a moment with a short prayer followed by a little affirmation to help us with that ideology, which we class as non-separatism. Just seeing everybody just for what they are deep down within, just a pure, loving soul. Okay. Before the affirmation, we will have a little prayer, and that prayer is there to help us find what everybody seeks, what everybody wants, true happiness. It's something that you can't buy. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. But if you go about life in the way that we suggest, and that is living in loving service to others, helping other people, you will find that everything that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after money. You won't have to worry about how you're going to pay bills. You won't have to worry about sending your children to college or spending more time with the family or any of those things. It'll all happen for you. The more service you offer to the more people, the more everything you want and need will flow to you. Okay, so we'll, as I say, start with that short prayer and then the affirmation. Then we'll get into the updates for today, Friday, the 5th of April. And lost track a little bit. Yeah, here we go. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Updates, that's right. And also on X, formerly known as Twitter. But we see most of the comments in Facebook. And unfortunately, in the app here, we do see the comments, but we don't know who they're from. And we can't put a name to them. However, we do see people from YouTube in here. And we've got Lewis in from Portugal, and we've got Colin in from South Africa. Then we've got several Facebook users. We've got Maureen Roberts in from that says she's on Facebook and saying hi from London. And we're getting her name, which is unusual because normally all we see is something like that, Facebook user. But Maureen is here and it shows her. So she's very clever, doing something that I don't know how, or I really don't know why that happened. But normally we only see Facebook users, and that's why we go to Facebook and spend most of our time in there. But we do flip back here to check to see if we've got any comments or questions from any of the other locations that we're streaming. So let's head over right away to Facebook. Let me check my speakers are off, because when we get to Facebook, we can get feedback. And get to Facebook, I'm looking for We Share Abundance Updates group. And I'm looking for today, the 5th of April, and I think I've got it. I haven't got used to the new app we're using yet, and so I don't get the full information into things. But we've got Verna in from South Africa, and we've got Ono Walter from Nigeria, and we've got Elvis from Nairobi in Kenya. Maureen, we know we've got, she appeared in the app from London. We've got Richard in from Devon in England. We've got Buzina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Maureen says she doesn't know how either. No, it's weird and wonderful. It's a pity it doesn't happen for all of us, and then we wouldn't have to mess around flitting between Facebook and the app. But anyway, it's lovely to have everybody here, and we'll get into the updates. It's Friday night. A lot of people will want to go out and celebrate the weekend. So let's get started right now with that short prayer and then the affirmation, and then we'll let you know what's going on. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, attract into their lives everything that they want and need, along with true happiness. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And we've got Deborah in as well from Southern Alabama, USA. So, right. In the last couple of hours, we've had a bit of an issue with the 777 dashboard. When you get it, you log into your dashboard in We Share Abundance, and you click on the 777 link, which takes you to the 777 dashboard. And for whatever reason, it's been throwing up an error, a 404 error code. We are on it, we know about it, and Deviani, I finally got hold of, and she is now working on it to fix it. I'm just going to see now if we've got any messages, updates on that. I can find it. Here we go. Okay, no updates from her, but she did tell me that she would be heading home. She was out. She said, I'm going to head home right now and get it sorted out. So all being well, it should be functioning again in the very, very near future. So that is one of the things that's ongoing at the moment. Today we were notified, in fact, yesterday, I think we were notified of an issue that we've been checking into. It was by Kevin Cowley. who is one of our long-standing members, and it was to do with the Power of One bonus payments not always being allocated. It wasn't something that was happening all the time, but it was an intermittent fault. We believe we've got that bug fixed, and we have also been manually making sure that people got paid what they should have been paid. For example, in level 3, how much is that? 5, 10, 20, 18. So it's I don't know. I've lost track. Too late in the day for me. Anyway, it means that once you've got past your first 7 positions in any phase, the commission drops 50%, but you can make that back up by maintaining that Power of One bonus. And of course, Kevin is really good at doing that sort of thing, and he was maintaining his bonus, and he checked his commissions, and one commission that he pointed out he'd not received his bonus for, and we couldn't understand it. But anyway, we seem to have fixed that bug, and we have fixed not only Kevin's but other people's that were incorrect. And thank you for Kevin. Thank you for everybody that puts in tickets. We do appreciate them, and especially when they are pointing out things that we need to put right. Okay, we've got Eric in from Canada as well. Other than that, we have got the ShareHope plan now loaded onto our development server, and we'll be doing the work on it there to create the correct interface with our own database. It'll mean that the sign-ups will be all from We Share Abundance in the same way that they sign up now for whatever it is they want to get involved in. It will mean that the whole of our database will be in the ShareHope power line as it should be. It will mean that when people want to upgrade from free to paid position, which is only $2.50 a week anyway, it will be done in the same way as everything else through our available cash wallet, and the commissions will be paid automatically back into your available cash wallet as well. I think that pretty much covers what it is, apart from as you go through the ShareHope program, you move up through the ranks automatically. You don't have to worry too much about it. It'll just happen. And the higher your rank, I think that there are 10 levels, the more automated withdrawals you get from your ShareHope balance. And it can go up to $10,000 a month, automated withdrawals when you're at the top rank. Now, it's going to take most people quite a while to get to that top rank, but to get to withdrawing $50 or $100 a month should be pretty quick and easy for most people. The ranks, once again, that's something else we need to pull from the ShareHope program into our database, and that will then automate those payments from your ShareHope wallet into your available cash wallet. Once you have funds in your available cash wallet, they are, as it says, available. They can be used for anything that we do internally within the boundaries, if you like, of our Cloud Nation, or they can be through our internal exchange changed into you are into Tether anyway. Tether tokens, which are a stable coin that is always within a fraction of a cent, usually of $1. So you can convert them at the rate in your dashboard through our internal exchange, and then you can withdraw them to any wallet you want and do whatever you want with them once they're out there on the blockchain. You can also withdraw them as ShareHope tokens if you wish, out onto the blockchain, and just hold on to them there. In time, people will be clamoring to buy ShareHope tokens because they're even better than a stable coin, because they just can't go down in value. They can only go up in value. And so when that starts happening, those tokens that you are accumulating now through the ShareHope plan into your ShareHope wallet, and also through commissions, through all our other plans and services, they're going to go up in value as well. How soon are they going to go up in value? I don't know. But I do know that once it starts, it's going to go up quite quickly. It's all to do with the growth of our community. We are, I suppose, we launched the 777 plan, but really, I suppose it's in what most people would consider a soft launch. We're still testing it. We're still making sure things are working, putting things right. Once we are totally happy that everything is running smoothly and as it should, then we'll be able to get out there and promote it much more than we have so far. I'm talking now about as a community. I wouldn't encourage you at the moment to be spending a lot of money on solo ads and things like that, because we don't really have any idea of the results that we can get. But once we are happy that everything is running smoothly, we'll be using lots of different traffic sources for the cash cow members, and of course we'll be recording the results and we'll make those results available, so we'll be able to tell you if we got a solo ad through Udemy and we had 1,000 clicks and we got 500 sign-ups and we got 100 people that entered the 777 plan and 100 people that entered the ShareHope plan, or whatever. We'll have all those numbers for you, and you'll then be able to say, okay, I might like to have a go at that myself, or whatever. Lots and lots of different ways we will be doing it. It's not just through solo ads. There are a lot of traffic sources available to us that we can use, and we'll be monitoring them all, and you'll be able to get the results from all of them. Of course, the benefit from the testing that we're doing is not just testing, it is actually to benefit the members that are in the Cash Cow program. That program is now closed, but we have members in there that have been very, very patient in waiting for us to get moving with that, and we're looking to put a lot of money back into their pockets. So it's good news all around, really. Everything that we do really is a win-win-win situation. It's a win for the individual citizen. It's a win for their sponsor. It's a win for the community as a whole. Everybody benefits from every activity that takes place, and once we get really rolling with the 777 plan, then we'll start bringing in testimonials from people that have made money, many of them for the first time, and we'll be able to get out onto sites like Trustpilot and change some of the bad image that's been created by people, understandably. I mean, I'm not knocking the people, but they've been shooting themselves in the foot by spreading bad news about We Share Abundance, because they really haven't understood what's been going on, even though we've tried to be as transparent as possible. And you know, they've called us a scam and all this sort of thing quite publicly, and it doesn't do our image much good, obviously. And so it doesn't help in general. But once we get the facts to be able to support everything, and show that we are not a scam and that people are getting paid and everything is working as it should, and we are a good, honest community, then it'll benefit all of us, and in many ways. Okay, let's have a look who else we've got. We've got Elvis in from Kenya, I think. I did say Nairobi, not Nairobi. I said Nigeria one time, and I think it was wrong. I think he's from Kenya. Okay, right. So that basically is where we are. But I also had meetings with various things. One of them, the most significant for you guys, is with a KYC system. And I'm pretty sure that we will be implementing it, but we will need a few more facts and figures from our end, from our database, to see where we are, how much we're going to need to spend, because we have to pay upfront for verifications at certain levels. And if we don't hit those levels, we lose. You know, suppose we pay for 5,000 verifications over a period of time, and there are only 4,000. we lose that other 1,000. And if we only say, you know, we're only going to have 100, the cost goes up an awful lot. So we've got to find the right level. We've got to find a level which we feel comfortable with, close to, but a little slightly under where we think we're going to be in verification numbers, and then we'll pay that in advance. We have to pay setup fees and things as well, but once it's installed, it will mean that people will be able to get verified very, very quickly with any official document, basically. But not only that, it will it does biometrics in it recognizes faces, okay, and it will eliminate people gaming the system by creating multiple accounts, which is not allowed, because even if they come in with a different email and maybe a different address and a different but valid ID, you know, maybe they came in with a cedula and now they're coming in with a passport or with a driver's license or whatever, which would normally go through and be approved by us. With the system of facial recognition, when they come on and get that facial recognition, it'll say, okay, everything is cool, except for the fact that this is a duplicate entry. We've already got this face in our database, and it will pick up duplicates. It will also allow people, you know, if they're from China, the instructions that they get will be in Chinese instead of in English. Or if they're from Pakistan, it'll be in Urdu instead of in English, and so on. So that will be beneficial as well for all our members, because we have members all over the world. This is a global company. They do verifications for every country in the world, and I've been impressed with them so far, and I feel pretty sure that we will be getting set up with them in the not too distant future. So that is another step in the right direction for us. Okay, let's have a look back in the app. I just got a message from Devyani, say she's in there checking it now. I know she was out somewhere and she's dashed home to do this, bless her heart. Let's get back to the app. Where's the app? Here we go. And let's see if we've got any more people in or any questions from people that were already in. I'm scrolling down. Lewis says KYC verification is now mandatory on Beyond Infinity. Are you aware of this? Yeah, it's, in all honesty, it's going to be mandatory in all serious programs in the not too distant future. It is one way of helping to eliminate fraud. It's also a way of, especially with when we start moving quite large sums on a regular basis to people, we're going to be looked at for money laundering, and so we need verification in for that. And nearly every program in the not too distant future will involve KYC, and it's just something that we've known about for a long time, and we've looked at and investigated various systems. We nearly went with one on one occasion, but I'm glad we didn't. What we are looking at now, I think, is far superior. Colin's got a question. I was investigating connecting my wallet to see that Binance is not an option. Is this by design or an oversight? Binance isn't really a wallet, it's an exchange. I know that you can just use it as a wallet, but it is an exchange. You need a decentralized wallet. Binance has, I think Trust Wallet is run by Binance, and that is decentralized. If it's not Trust Wallet, it is another quite well-known one. We use MetaMask. You can connect any decentralized wallet, and from there you can transfer it into Binance if you choose. I'm not very happy with Binance. Binance has got a lot of our money, and they won't release it. And I'm getting nowhere with them fast. Okay, we've got Don in as well in YouTube from Vancouver Island, in fact, in Canada. Okay. Somebody's saying 5 stars for Devyani, somebody in the Facebook group. Let's go back over there because I can't see any questions. Peter from Portugal. We've not seen him in the comments before, but yeah. Let me just see. We've got something else. No, it's not. I thought I'd got another message from her. There was something else I was going to mention. Now then, I've lost track. See if it comes back to me. What was it? Oh yeah, I know. Beyond Infinity. I've been chasing up on the car over the past few days as well, because they seem to be taking their time on getting things done. They asked us to find an outlet that would work with them, and we did that, and we put in information, and we asked them to get in touch and sort things out and so on. And then the next thing we know, we got an email saying you have to fill in a form, but the form wasn't sent out. And let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This is the latest email we've got from them. In response to our queries, what's happened to the form. And they say the car program support team will send out the form for the first group of members to receive their car, which we're amongst, okay, with that first car for $50,000. The member will need to watch for email and or the notice on the dashboard of the back office. So we will be keeping check on the dashboard of the back office of our account. Of course, that car, we don't want it. What can we do with a car? We can't chop it up and send everybody a little bit of it. So we will. We tried to get the dealership to play ball and say, yeah, okay, we'll buy the car back off you. But they're not interested in doing that. I said, well, it's better for you. You'll get the servicing then. You're not going to get the servicing when we sell it outside. Well, no, we're not. So maybe once we've processed a few, we'll be able to do better deals. But they're a little bit unsure of how it's all going to work and whether it really is genuine or not at this moment in time. So once we get the first one processed, the second will be easier, the third will be easier than that, and so on and so forth. How long will it take to get the second and third? I don't know. Let's get the first one out of the way before you start asking about the others. But the first one is $50,000. We hopefully will be able to get 40,000 in the bank from it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But hopefully we should be able to get around that sum, I'm hoping, when we sell the vehicle. And of course, we can use that then for helping the people that have helped us in the past. Some of our very strong members who've lent us money to keep us above, to keep our heads above water when times have been really rough on our passage. And people that have bought nest eggs and this sort of thing. This is what we're working towards with as we are generating income. Previously, we've never ever. I've lost Facebook again. I don't like to lose Facebook because sometimes it disappears and then I'm rambling on and it's gone. Yeah, we've never ever sort of built up a reserve anywhere in the past because everything that we've got in has either been used in the services that we provide, the website, the development costs, the server team, and all the different servers we have. We've got a very sophisticated system built to last and to withstand any sort of attacks that we may come under. We've been under attack in the past and nobody's ever noticed because the system is really, really good. So we've everything above that has just been distributed in some way to the members. So we've never had any finances. So now, as we are introducing as we are moving forward with the 777 plan, and we'll be introducing the Share Hope plan, not only will they benefit the members, not only will they release funds from the Share Hope wallet for participating members, not only will they allow members to benefit without putting their hand in their pocket, but they will also put money into our treasury. It won't be a fortune, but as we get money in, it'll be more than we've ever had before because we've never had any. we will be able to supplement that with any of the cars that we get through and this sort of thing, and generally become debt-free. And to be debt-free, what do we have to do? We have to make sure that every member that contributed in any way has those funds back in their pocket. Okay? Whether it was buying pools, whether it was buying nest eggs, whether it was straightforward loans, whatever it may have been, we want to make sure that every member has that cash that they spent back in their pocket. We're then debt-free. We can then look at doing some of the things we promised for those members for example, the nest eggs. They may have spent $100, but they've got tokens worth $300. Our initial concern will be to make sure they get that $100 back. But once everybody has got their money back, then we can start releasing the extra that they have in their purchase. Similarly, with the loans that we've had, we get people their money back, and then we make sure that they get what's been promised in terms of in terms of interest and benefits, etc. We will then have a wonderful, wonderful, happy community. I can understand that why a lot of people have been unhappy in the past. We are moving well. We are moving in the right direction. We have got the wind behind our sails now, and we know that where we're going. We've always known where we're going, but we've had some really rough gales to get through. The future is looking good. The season is right. Okay, I see we've got more people, and we had Norman in from Doncaster. Verna, 777 works again. Thanks, Deviani. Okay, Verna's been checking that out. I've probably got a message from her, have I? Please check now. I inadvertently uploaded a file which was work in progress for the new 777 dashboard. But mistake from my end, sorry, but didn't realise when uploading. I wanted to upload it to the test server for testing. Wrote its code, wanted to update the code there. My apologies. I have now uploaded the older version back and it's all fine. Okay, Devian is apologising. And let me just say no problem and thanks for your appreciated service. Okay. So there you go. It's back working for those of you that knew it was down, and for those of you that didn't know it was down, you won't have noticed any difference anyway, will you? Okay, so let's just have a quick look here. We had Norman, we've got Verna saying that it's back, and it is. Richard Deviani has done the business. 777 pages are now viewable. And then we've got Sam in from, he is from Nigeria, I'm pretty sure. Just saying good evening all. And does position 2 mean demo 2? I need an answer to such, please. Does position 2 means demo 2? If you're talking about the 777 plan, position 2 is the first 4 positions in your referral line are the positions that drive the system. Position 1 can only be filled by a personal referral, and it will pay you back for whatever you spent in that level. So if it's phase 1, you get somebody that you refer that goes into position 1 in phase 1. You get your $5 back. You paid $5, you get a $5 commission for the person that goes into position 1. Position 2 is somebody that is passed up. You get no financial benefit from that member. It's as though you did not refer them. However, it does show that position 2 has been filled. Now, that can be done through your personal referral again, or it can be done through a free entry being allocated to you. Free entries will never go into position 1. They will go into the first available position after position 1. Pass-ups will never go into positions 2 or 4 or 1. They will go into either 3 or 5 and above. Position 3 is somebody that stays in your pay line. It opens a pay line for you in the same way that position 1 opens a pay line for you. Position 3 opens a pay line for you, but you receive no commission. The money that you would have got from that and the money that would have gone to admin goes into a virtual bank account, if you like, to pay for free entries for other people. Position 4 is again passed up. But you need to fill positions 1, 2, 3, and 4 to be able to withdraw 100% of your commissions. If you've only got, say, 2 positions filled, you can only withdraw 50% of your commissions. If you've only got 3 positions filled, you can only withdraw 75% of your commissions. So it's in your interest to, as quickly as possible, get the first 4 positions filled, because that only it only applies in phase 1, that you need to fill those first 4 positions. Once you've done that in phase 1, it carries through all the phases. Okay, doesn't matter whether you fill the first 4 positions in phase 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you've only got 2 in phase 1, you're only going to be able to withdraw 50% of your commissions throughout. Phase 1, you need to get positions 1, 2, 3, and 4 filled as quickly as you can. 1 gets you your money back. 2 is passed up to your sponsor. 3 is another pay line as position 1. You will get pass-ups from position 1 and position 3. Position 4 is passed up to your sponsor. You got those 4 filled, you can withdraw 100% of your commissions from that point onwards. And you've got 2 pay lines opened up. Every pay line is worth thousands and thousands of dollars for you. Okay, so if that should have answered the question, I hope. I have never tasted money before. How do I know if my account is a demo account? It's not a demo account. If you've got an account, it's not a demo account. There are only 3 demonstration accounts, and they are demo B, C, and D. Okay. So no, you've not got a demo account. You have a live account, but it'll work in the same way that a demo account does. Once you're in the plan, you will make money. You just won't make it overnight. It's not get rich quick, you know. It's not one of these things. Oh yeah, put your $5 in, and you only need 2 people, and you're going to make $1,000 recurring every 3 weeks or whatever they tell you. It's not one of those. Okay, it's going to take, to get consistent, decent money, if you're not active, 5 or 6 months. Okay, to me, that is getting rich fast. You're doing really nothing much for it, and then you're starting to get good recurring income that is life changing. That is get rich fast, but it's not what people regard as get rich quick. Okay. So you have to be patient. Of course, there are people that will be active and refer a lot of people, and they'll make an awful lot of money very quickly. Same with any plan, whether it's a good plan or a bad plan. There are people that will refer a lot of people into a plan and make a lot of money. It doesn't matter whether the plan's a good one or a bad one. They'll make a lot of money because they're very active and they refer a lot of people. The difference being, our plan is a good plan and everybody that they refer will make money. In most plans, the only person making money is the guy that's referring loads and loads and loads of people. Okay. Maureen, is position 4 got to be personal referral? Not necessarily. It depends on your free entries, where they fall. If, let's suppose you've referred 2 people, maybe you referred, let's suppose, let's give you an example here, Maureen. You refer 1 person, that goes into your position 1. Then you get a free entry, and that goes into your position 2. Then maybe you refer another person, that goes into your position 3. Your next free entry, if you've not referred anybody else, would go into position 4. Everybody gets at least 2 free entries. But until all 4 positions are filled, they only get 2 free entries. So you might have 7 free entries that you are entitled to, but you're not qualified to receive more than 2 until your first 4 positions are filled in phase 1. So it could be that a free entry is there, but you would always need 2 personal referrals in your first 4 spots. No, not necessarily that either, because position 1 could give you a pass up, which would go into position 3. So you could have only referred 1 person in position 1, got your money back. Position 2 was filled by a free entry. Position 3, a pass up from the person in position 1, and then you could get another free entry into position 4. So, but you would always need to refer at least 1 person to make sure that you got all 4 positions filled. Ideally, just go out and get 4 people. 4 people for $5 each. It's not rocket science, but hope that answers your question anyway, Maureen. There are different permutations, but you would always need to refer at least 1 person to get all 4 positions filled. And we got Sam in with a question, I think. Please fulfill your promise this time around, because you have done a lot of programs here, but which most of them failed. No, none of our programs have failed, except the original one, which was in fact a Ponzi. It wasn't set up to be a Ponzi, but it ended up working like a Ponzi, so we had to change it. So it's only that first plan that failed, Sam. And that is one reason that make me not to believe in you, despite the fact that we cannot withdraw for the past 3 years. This time around, redeemed your image. Faith. What is faith? What is belief? There's a saying in Spanish to say, hasta lo ver no lo creo. Until I see it, I don't believe it. But that isn't faith. That is a lack of faith, if you like. We've always been on the right track. We've always been heading in the right direction. There are people here now on this live event that have been with us from the beginning. And they have that faith that they've always been able to see what we're doing. We've always told you what we're doing. We've always told you the good, the bad, the ugly. If things have gone wrong, we've told you. But the only plan that failed was the first one, and that was where we tried to give people something that what we wanted to do was just make sure everybody was given money. And unfortunately, it was set up as a Ponzi inadvertently, and we had to change it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here now, and everybody would have lost their money. Nobody's lost money. They've just got it locked up until we create that liquidity. And you can now, with the ShareHope plan, create as much liquidity as you choose. Okay, so we've got Joel again, sir, kindly turn my account to a demo account. I haven't tasted money before. There are only 3 demo accounts and they're already placed. It doesn't matter whether it's a demo account or not. They all work in the same way. It makes no difference. Maureen, I referred 2 people so far, but my free entry missed position 4, went to position 5. No, that's not possible. Pass up will have gone into position 5. You will have only had 1 free entry, which probably has gone into, well, it depends how quickly you referred your 2 people, Maureen. You will have had 1 free entry, so you should have 3 of your positions filled in the first 4, and then you will get pass-ups that'll go into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That position 4 will not get filled until you get your second free entry, and that is 30 days, minimum of 30 days after your first free entry. Okay, so nobody has got their second yet. 8th, be on the 7th of April when the first people will get their second free entry, or will be eligible for it. Whether they get it on that time or not, sometimes it will take a little bit longer. Okay, so if you've got position 4 missing, when you get your second free entry, it will be filled by that second free entry. Okay, Sam, I'm not interested in referring anybody until I can be able to make a withdrawal. That's okay, no big deal. It's up to you. There are a lot of people that are interested, and there are a lot of people that aren't. It's entirely in your hands. It's your choice. Depends on whether you want to make money now or you're prepared to wait for 3 months. It's up to you. Okay, let's have a look back at the app and see if we've got any more questions in there. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. I remember seeing Don coming in from Canada. And scrolling down. Okay, we've got George in. Lost him again. Where's he gone? George in from, I think, Nigeria as well. Just saying he's happy to be here. We're happy to have you here as well, George. We're happy for everybody to be here. Okay. Right. That pretty much covers it. I've got numbers. Not that they're very significant, but we'll give them to you, seeing as I've taken the trouble to get them out. The last 24 hours, we had a net increase of 10 in our registered members to 41,755. It's important that we get the registered members number up, because those free entries, if people aren't going to put people that they love in there, which is crazy. I mean, if you've got the chance to put somebody into the plan for free, it's not going to cost them anything at all. It's not going to cost you anything at all. And you know they're going to make money by being in there. Why wouldn't you put in somebody that you know? Why wouldn't you put in your mum or your dad? your brother, your sister, your best friend, you know. But we've got people that aren't doing, so we have to fill those positions, and they come out of our registered members, people that are not already in the plan. And as we get going, I mean, 41,000 may sound a lot, but as we get going, we can be whittling that number down quite drastically and quite quickly if people are not putting in their loved ones. So it's important that we keep building that registered member base, even if they're not active. Okay, so it's up to 41,755. In the last 24 hours, we had 6 new active members. These are people KYC verified and logging in every day. That's up to 2,151. Multiply Weezer, the bonus pool got shoved up into another dollar to $10,385 purely from the revenue share that you get from just logging in to Multiply Weezer. Okay, that's it, folks. For those of you that are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. I know that not everybody can make it at the time that we have. There's never a perfect time for everybody. And even if it was a perfect time for you most days, it's perhaps not a perfect time every day. So that's why we have all the replays available. But I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, X, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance updates, okay? And so until then, get out there, be Weezer Warriors. Those of you that do want to refer, get out there, be of service to other people, help them. The more you help them, the more you are helping yourself and the community. It's a win-win-win situation. God bless you all, and I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild crocodile. Woo.